As a team, we were tasked to create a DevSecOps toolchain, and this is one of the resources the client gave us. So we had to find an AWS equivalent for all of the following boxes in this diagram. For the integration development environment, we didn't need to find anything because that's just what they're programming on. For version control, we have code commit. For continuous integration, we have code pipeline. For code quality, coverage, and test automation, we have code build. For deployment automation, we have code deploy. And security automation, we have AWS Inspector. And then the multi-AWS environments down there are just remain the same. And then for monitoring, we have CloudWatch. Everybody was tasked in the group to find the AWS equivalent for each of these processes. And for code commit, code build, code deploy, and code inspector, Matt and Collin were in charge of that. For security automation and the AWS environments, Kalynn and Jeromy were in charge of that. For the container to hold all of this, we have Beanstalk, which Taka and Sam were in charge of. The toolchain diagram we came up with is pictured here, and the person who made this diagram is Jeromy.
CodeCommit is a fully managed source control service that hosts secure Git-based repositories. It makes it easy for us to collaborate on code in a secure and highly scalable ecosystem. CodeCommit is a wrapper for Git that integrates with Amazon Web Services.
Code Pipeline is a fully managed delivery service that helps us automate our release pipeline. Code Pipeline automates the build, test, and deploy phases of our release process every time there's a code change based on the release model we define. Code Pipeline is an AWS CI/CD engine that will take the place of Jenkins.
For our automatic security service, we'll be using AWS Inspector, which automatically tests the code for security and compliance of applications that are deployed on our AWS instances. For our automatic code deployment service, we're going to be using AWS Code Deploy, which automatically deploys the code to each of our Beanstalk managed AWS environments.
Beanstalk is an AWS service that allows us to easily deploy and manage applications, development environments, and testing. It handles the details of capacity, provisioning, load balancing, scaling, and application health monitoring. We will be using it to create the containers formerly created by Docker and using it to deploy automation. To create the environments we will use for development, testing, and production.
Amazon CloudWatch is a monitoring and management service built for developers, system operators, site reliability engineers, and IT managers. CloudWatch provides you with data and actionable insights to monitor your applications, understand and respond to system-wide performance changes, optimize resource utilization, and get a unified view of operational health. CloudWatch collects monitoring and operational data in the form of logs, metrics, and events, providing you with a unified view of AWS resources, applications, and services that run on AWS and on-premises servers. You can use CloudWatch to set high-resolution alarms, visualize logs and metrics side by side, take automated actions, troubleshoot issues, and discover insights to optimize your applications and ensure they are running smoothly.
AWS CloudFormation provides a common language for you to describe and provision all the infrastructure resources in your cloud environment. It also allows you to use a simple text file to model and provision in an automated and secure manner all the resources needed for your applications across all regions and accounts. This file serves as the single source of truth for your cloud environment. CloudFormation connects all of the services within the tool chain, as well as the dev, test, and prod environments, and allows seamless communication with the tools we're using since they're all AWS services already. This was our current findings and research for a DevSecOps toolchain comprised of AWS services.